welcome back to my channel. Lately I've been feeling kind of stressed, so I wanted to come on here and talk about it. I started this channel not wanting to have a niche. I just wanted to upload and post whatever content I feel like, whatever is happening in my current life, and content that either inspires, motivates people, helps people in some ways, or comforts people, entertains, whatever. I love YouTube for that, and I love that you can express yourself through video and create, and it's a creative outlet. I also love learning from other people. That's why I love YouTube as well. Coming from a person that just watches it, it's so nice. Like whatever I want to learn how to make, like whether it's food or whatever, I can look it up and I can follow the recipe. But today I am using it as an outlet to talk about my feelings and express myself and vent. I made a couple videos of me making a rant and venting. I made a lot of those videos actually, so this is nothing new, but lately I've been feeling kind of stressed because if you guys don't know, I uploaded a video last week and it got 1 strike. And for those of you that don't know, for YouTube, if you get 1 strike, that means that you can't upload or do anything for a week. So that's why I haven't uploaded for a week. Even though I made that video saying that I want to post more and post more often, I have bumps in the road like every normal person, and it was really frustrating for me. This frustrated me in so many different ways. I mean, for one, the fact that I couldn't upload, especially since I told you guys previously that I have more content I want to push out, and I'm in a creative mindset now, and I'm just so motivated that I wanted to put more content out. And so now I have a restriction. I can't upload for a week, and I've been wanting to upload more. Like instead of just once a week, I wanted to upload maybe 3 or even 4 times a week, and now I can't do that. So it definitely made me angry. I'm the type of person to overthink and overstress on things that are not necessary, and that's it's a bad habit for me that I definitely need to work on. You definitely don't want to live your life like that, overstressing, because that can lead to, medical complications. I actually was hospitalized last year. I recorded this in the hospital thinking that I'll film and tell you guys what happened to me, but I never did. I didn't tell you guys. I was hospitalized because I had an anxiety attack, and I never even understood the word anxiety until I got an anxiety attack, and that was caused by me thinking that I had, cancer. And also at the time, my grandpa was in the hospital and I wasn't ready to lose him. Flash forward to now, I'm okay obviously, but I went to the hospital because I wanted to know right away what was wrong with me, and there was nothing wrong with me. It was all mental. It was all like an anxiety attack, and I had a really bad anxiety attack. If you ever had those, it's really awful because it becomes really mentally, it starts mentally and then it later becomes physical. So your chest tightens to the point where it's hard to breathe and it's unbearable. Think about contracting your abs for a really long time, like an hour or 2, and you already know that that is gonna really, really burn. And that's what it felt like, but in my chest. And in my chest I have muscles, so anytime you have fear and it just reaches to that climactic point, your chest tightens so much that it's just unbearable. So, but I had so much fear and anxiety from thinking that my grandpa's gonna pass away, and also thinking that I was gonna pass away in a short period of time. So, and the fact that I wasn't really sure stresses me even more, and the more stress I got, the more my chest tightened and the more it hurt and it was hard to breathe. and your heart starts beating really fast. And, you know, if it gets worse, then it could lead to a heart attack. So thinking that I also had that I might get a heart attack from overstressing, that made it a whole lot worse. So I ended up leaving work and going to the hospital because I just wanted to, you know right away to relieve that stress. They didn't give me any medication to relieve that. The pain had to be relieved on its own, but at least there they ran a lot of tests and they said, no, you're totally fine, you're totally healthy. So yeah, that took that pain off. But the reason why I thought that I had cancer was because I got a comprehensive test at the time from my endocrinologist. I did make a video seeing the endocrinologist. So I got a comprehensive test. I got it mailed to me, and on the test tell you like the normal range of your blood and what it should be. And I think I had like one number out of the range. I had higher monocytes, and if you have higher monocytes, that generally means that it can mean a bunch of different things, but one of them is that you could possibly have leukemia. And leukemia is just cancer of the blood. But it was just 1 point off and out of the range. When I talked to the doctor, they said that it's normal. If it's like 5-6 points off, then that's more concerning. So, but I didn't know. My mom was thinking too that, you know, there might be something wrong with me just because there's just 1 point, but you know, we're not experts in that, so we wouldn't know. So yeah, overstressing is not really good. They recommended, you know, yoga to relieve that. You definitely don't want to live your life overstressing because it will lead to medical complications and death. So I was overstressing about not being able to upload because I just think of the worst possible outcomes, that like I will get 3 strikes within 90 days. And if you get 3 strikes within 90 days, then your channel will be completely deleted. And that's just really hard for me to even take in because I work so hard on my YouTube channel, and nobody ever wants that who has a YouTube channel. And especially coming from somebody who hoards videos and pictures, like all that memory down the drain, like it really sucks. Anyways, the reason why I got a strike was because of my thumbnail for the last video I posted. It was breast augmentation with fat transfer. I made a thumbnail and I worked so hard on my thumbnail, and I was so upset that it got taken down. I didn't know that it got taken down because of the strike. I kept re-uploading the thumbnail and I was just wondering why wouldn't it stay. I did that like multiple times during the day when I uploaded that video, and it just bothered me so much because I love that thumbnail, and I got a strike. I didn't find out until like I read the email. I'm like, you know what, YouTube usually emails you anything. Their Gmail is connected to YouTube, so I checked my email and it said that I got a strike, and I'm like, oh shoot, because my thumbnail was considered inappropriate. And I was so pissed off too about that because, you know, you think it's so unfair for all those videos that people post on YouTube with thumbnails. I was posting this all on Instagram on my story, complaining that, you know, this thumbnail is not even that inappropriate compared to like all these other thumbnails that they have on YouTube. It's just so frustrating. I was completely covered, but yeah, it was just considered inappropriate. So I'm definitely not gonna show you guys the thumbnail. I have it still saved in my phone, but I definitely don't want to get a strike again. Luckily, they just took down the thumbnail and not the video. I don't know if you guys even saw the thumbnail, because like I said, I tried to, you know, re-upload the thumbnail and it just kept being taken down. So if you guys saw it, great. It's just unfair considering all the things that people post on YouTube. They think it's inappropriate. Like plastic surgery is like an educational thing. The purpose of the video is to educate people on this procedure and that's what I was trying to convey through the video. But, you know, all these videos that plastic surgeons post on their YouTube, if you look it up, just like breast augmentation, like women are completely bare, like they're completely nude and their breasts are completely nude, and it just didn't make any sense to me that they took my thumbnail down and considered it inappropriate compared to, you know, this woman that's plastered on somebody's YouTube completely bare-chested. Like, I wasn't bare-chested at all, so it was just really frustrating. I was just overstressing, like I said, because I was overthinking things like, oh my gosh, like, what if I get another strike throughout this 90-day period, and then if you get the second strike, then you can't upload for 2 weeks or do anything. But I was just thinking of the worst, because it's like, even though they give you community guidelines, it's like they give you all the things that are not allowed, right? But the problem is there are things that, like, I think that's allowed, but it's not. So it's not very clear in those community guidelines what is not allowed, if that makes sense. I feel like their community guidelines are so vague. I'm just really worried that I might get my whole YouTube channel deleted. I'm just so annoyed. I made that thumbnail to show everybody what the video is about. Like, that's what draws people in, is, you know, clickbait or whatever. It's not really clickbait because that's supposed to show exactly what the video is about. And so now I have to make a thumbnail that's appropriate, but it just doesn't really show the contents of the video, but it's okay. That's why I have no thumbnail on my video for the past week, and it's just, I don't really like seeing just screenshots of me talking, or just like me, like a random shot of me talking as a thumbnail in the video. It's just really annoying. You wouldn't think my thumbnail is inappropriate. I mean, I posted that on Instagram and I got a lot of people DMing me saying, like, what is inappropriate about that? Because you're completely covered, you're completely clothed. I was talking to my other YouTube friends and we were just talking about saving my videos, because I deleted my edited videos so I can have more space on my phone to make more videos. And I'm just thinking of the worst possible outcome, that like my channel will be deleted and all my videos will be gone. So in order to prepare myself, I mean, I can just save all my edited videos from YouTube now. I only have like 29 or 30. So just in case I lose my channel, I can upload it again. But I mean, even that I'm stressing out, because I looked up ways to convert your YouTube video into a video you can save onto your whatever, your phone, or download it. And I was having the hardest time. So I'm reaching out to you guys. If you guys have any ideas and know what to use, definitely comment down below and help me out. Because I'd love to know. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, it's not something I'm really stressed about, but it actually kind of works in my favor. So a couple days ago, we had like the worst rainstorm here in Hawaii, where I live. I live in Haiku, up in the mountains, so it rains a lot, and you'll see like it's so green here. So it's so normal for it to like rain a lot here, but we had like a really bad storm a couple days ago where it rained so much that it basically felt like a monsoon. Like, our roads were blocked, so I couldn't go anywhere, and it rained so much that like our bridge down in our gulch blew away because the rain just like pushed it away, and it was flooded, so no cars could drive through. So this is just a screenshot of the conversation we had with our neighbors on the day it was raining so much. So this is what the bridge looked like. Sorry, I didn't want to include the video in here. So this is just a drone picture one of my coworkers took, or friends sent it to me. So basically, I was like stranded. My mom and I were stranded along with all our neighbors. We couldn't leave, and I had to call work, explaining to them like, I can't come to work because I literally can't go anywhere. I only have one road that connects to all the rest of the roads that goes to the highway, and because I live so far up the mountain, we only have one road to get down, and if that's blocked, we are stranded. So our neighbor was stressing out because he has to work, and he's like, I'm not taking no for an answer. Like, I'm going around everybody's neighborhood, everybody's house, and asking if I can go in the yard and see if there's any way to like drive my truck around to get around. And yeah, it was awful. The rain was really scary. It was literally raining all day, and yeah, I couldn't even leave or anything. So I haven't been working for 3 days, and it works in my favor because now I have time to do YouTube. But I think hopefully by tomorrow we'll be able to drive over our bridge. All the other roads are open now in our area, so we can drive through it, but it's just us, like our subdivision, our neighborhood specifically, we can't drive over because our bridge is broken. So I don't know if you can hear it down there, but like there's a running river, water. That's the bridge we're talking about. Like that's the pool of water that's still going. So I haven't even gone down there, so I don't know what's really happening, but I'll insert some clips of what my neighbors took the other day, of what it looks like. I literally never even left my house for like 3 days, so, but it's nice. I get to enjoy my animals and have fun and work on my YouTube channel while I still stress about my thumbnail. I love my thumbnail. Look, golden hour. It's like 5 o'clock right now. When we moved here, our neighbors told us that always keep a month's worth of food here because you never know when our road is going to be blocked, and these are one of those times, but it definitely comes in handy because like I said, we only have one road to get down. So if that's blocked, you know, we still have food, and we still have food to eat, so we didn't have to go to the grocery store or anything. So thanks to our neighbors. And it's only just the upper part of the island. This is the only area that really had the rainstorm, and it was all over the news. So, and I work at Costco, and Costco is like in the middle of the island, and the weather over there was fine. So, and there are only a few people from my work that live where I live in this part of the island. So it wasn't like the whole island was dealing with this, but everybody knew about it because it was over the news. So when I called my boss, like, I can't come, literally, they totally understood. So that was nice. I mean, it's a whole natural disaster. This is the first time I've ever experienced something like this. Like, I've never experienced something where I can't drive over the roads. Like, the roads were completely flooded. That's my dog. Excuse me, I burped. I've experienced a lot of rain in my life, and here where I live currently, it rains a lot, so it's nothing new. But the new part is that it's just to the point where it completely flooded. I think it was like 16 inches of rain per hour. That was insane. And you can hear it too. Like, it's just, it's scary. And even my dogs are scared because of thunder too. There was thunder. But yeah, all day it was raining. Where I used to live in Carmel, California, it would rain a lot, and I never saw the light of day, like, ever, because it was always overcast. And I was used to that, but there were a lot of pretty much power outages like every week, so I was so used to that. But I've never experienced flooding like this before, where I couldn't drive on the road. So this was all new to me. It definitely puts in perspective for me that I'm totally lucky, because I know people around the world deal with natural disasters that are far worse than this. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes, and monsoons. It's just insane, like tornadoes. And I can't imagine my house going down the drain, down the chute. Like, it's just horrible. I mean, yeah, people have insurance. Some people don't have insurance, but people have insurance, and yeah, they can build a new house, but it's never going to be the same, because it's like all your sentimental stuff is gone, like your pictures and videos. So yeah, I'm definitely grateful. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Yeah, I'm okay now. I mean, it's been a couple days since my thumbnail got taken down, but you know, I gotta move on. Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? But I just gotta be mindful of what I post, even though that to me wasn't that inappropriate. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue over YouTube. I love YouTube. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I really do. I love so many aspects of it. Like, there's just so much to it that I love, so I can't bash YouTube for that. So I just gotta do what I can and hopefully not get another strike. 3 strikes and I'm out. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, I'm just gonna end this video right now. Hope you guys are well. Comment down below anything. Definitely help me out if you have any ideas, or if you have apps that you use to convert your videos, please let me know. Peace out, guys.